Pokemon Unite, a game which, ironically, divided the entire Pokemon fan base in two. The game was first revealed in its own dedicated Pokemon Presents in late June 2020. People had their expectations set so high for this present, and then were met with what on the surface seemed to be some weird-ass League of Legends rip-off mobile Pokemon game made by fucking Tencent. If you thought the backlash to the Treehouse 2019 was bad, then oh boy, you've seen nothing. This game was relentlessly hated across the Pokemon fanbase, not because they disliked the game itself, but for how hyped up it was. The Pokemon community, especially on Twitter, is known for being not very understanding and, let's just say, acting on impulse. The hate got so bad to the point where Pokemon attempted to re-upload the trailer a bunch of times and expect the dislikes and haters to go away. But after a few weeks, the fanbase, including myself, put it all past us, forgot about its existence, and just went on with our lives. Until...
Sam! The new Pokemon trailer is out.
What?
The new Pokemon trailer is released.
This trailer proved us all wrong. Not only did the concept of the game seem really cool, but now that it wasn't announced under overhyped circumstances, the community were actually excited to play the game. Soon enough, the game's release date, July 21st, came around. Pokemon fans all across the globe rejoiced and were having tons of fun playing the game. It was free to play, albeit with a lot of microtransactions, but hey, it's Tencent and I'll talk more about that later. And whilst everyone was enjoying this greatly acclaimed game, I didn't play it. I mean, it's a MOBA, which I'm not really a big fan of. Plus, even though I didn't hate the game anymore, that initial negative mindset that the Direct caused still haunted my mind. So I left it. Until, well, 3 days ago. You see, I'm writing the script on the 30th of August. My birthday was on the 26th, and long story short, that day I got equipment, meaning I could stream content on my Nintendo Switch. Oh, by the way, if you aren't keeping up with my streams on Twitch, then I mean, what are you doing realistically? But I turned on my Switch for the first time in like 9 months, had a look at my games, and then it hit me. I remembered the game. I tried not to give in, but the voice in my head was getting too strong. I needed to download the game. So, I did. And, to my surprise, had a lot of fun. Ah, fuck me. Well. Is there even a point? Is there even a fuck? Where's my team? Guess we'll never know. Guess we'll never fucking know. Now it's that time where I talk about the game itself. First, I will get into how the game works. Pokemon Unite is a 5-on-5 team battle where you and 4 other trainers pick a Pokemon and go head-to-head in a League of Legends style combat game. I'd never played League of Legends, but someone told me it's like League of Legends, so I mean that's what I'm going off of. You start off as the base evolution of the Pokemon you picked, and by defeating wild Pokemon and opposing team Pokemon, you will gain Aeos points. Oh yeah, this game takes place in the Aeos region, by the way. Nothing really more to say about that, it's just another region. Then you take those Aeos points and score them in an enemy goal to earn points for your team. Also, the more XP you gather, the higher your level goes, and you can evolve. There's also features such as a Bouffalant, Ludicolo, and Dreadnought spawning on respective places on the map, and defeating them will give specific buffs to your team. Also, when the in-game timer hits 2 minutes, in the very center of the map, a Zapdos will spawn in. If your team defeats Zapdos before the enemy team, then not only does each member of your team get 20 AOS points added to their total amount of points, but the enemy's goalposts all become completely defenseless, which means you can just walk up to a goal and score without taking any time to do so. And if that wasn't enough, all goals score ×2 what points you have. Basically, it's a guaranteed win. Now, I'm mixed on this. On one hand, if you're already winning and get Zapdos, then it doesn't really matter. If you're losing and don't get Zapdos, then it also doesn't really matter. However, it is beyond frustrating if you're dominating the enemy team, you're whittling down Zapdos with your team, and then all of a sudden, the enemy team comes in, defeating Zapdos and instantly making a comeback. Personally, I am of the belief that Zapdos does need a nerf. I think the points are fine, just maybe don't get rid of the goals charge up time so that there's still some strategy and skill involved other than Mikkel Zapdos and destroy goal, win funny. The game has standard matches, which are what they sound like. Normal matches, quick battles, which have varying maps and, as their name suggests, are quicker, and ranked matches, which is where all the swept. Now, of course, this is a Pokemon game, so let's finally get into the playable Pokemon of this game. First we have this guy. I don't know, never really seen him in a Pokemon game before. I think it's quite brave of Game Freak to include such an obscure Pokemon. Spyro the Dragon's here too, still looking for Master Nork.
What about Nasty Nork?
They even brought Big Chungus into the game. If you listen carefully, you can hear the moans from every Redditor on the planet vibrate through your monitor. Somehow they made Crustle overpowered, Blue Water Frog does blue water things, Sunburn from Skylanders is here too, and it's overpowered as shit. Well, maybe it's not overpowered, but the amount of times I've been chilling, minding my own business, and this thing just comes out of orbit at Mark 2, dealing 3/4 of my health.
Hey bro, watch your jet. Watch your jet, bro. Watch your jet!
Probably the most pointless Gen 8 edition, Eldegoss is also here. The furry, the woman from Monsters Inc. I didn't even have a joke for this one, just why did they let Mr. Mime in the game? Slowbro, Absol, Machamp, Wigglytuff, Elsa from Frozen, another pointless Gen 8 edition. Oh my god, where's Cynthia? Where the fuck is she? I didn't see those. Murray from Hotel Transylvania is here. Yes, another furry. Sit on Blissey, the high turtle from Finding Nemo. And this overpowered piece of fucking shit. Honestly, out of this whole roster, the sole Pokemon that I would say is truly overpowered is Zeraora. The others, if they appear and you got a teammate with you, you're probably all clear to take them out without much issue. If Zeraora appears, run. It does so much damage, is astronomically fast, and also has decent defenses as well. It's a nightmare to face off against, especially if you're in solo queues, which I always am because I have no friends that are into Pokemon. And you want to know the worst thing about this? You have to earn a large percentage of the playable characters in this game through in-game progression or via microtransactions, which I'll get into in a minute. But until August 31st, they gave out this thing for free, meaning everyone and their nan's dog has a Zeraora at the ready to rip your hopes and dreams apart. But apart from Zeraora, I really like this roster of Mons. I'd say there's a solid variety, and for the most part, no Pokemon seems overly polarizing or oppressive. Now onto the more controversial part of Unite, being, of course, the microtransactions. Now, I have played Unite for around a week at the time of writing this script, and I have not spent a single penny on this game, even though the game certainly does want you as the player to contribute to their paycheck. You can purchase most things with coins, but you get so little amount of coins and everything is so expensive. It's not really balanced. The biggest downer for me is having to pay for the Pokemon themselves, as otherwise that's 10,000 coins. Outside of the first day where you get a ton of coins handed to you, it took me 6 days to even get close to 5,000 coins, which sucks a lot and isn't very balanced. However, this hasn't really affected my experience, because on the first night of me playing, I used all the free coins they give out to first day players, and just bought Greninja, my favorite Pokemon, and have just mained him since. So honestly, their microtransaction system hasn't really affected my enjoyment of the game in any way, shape or form. I just play as Greninja and that's pretty much it. And I see a lot of people complaining about the pay-to-win system, which admittedly, yeah, it's pretty bad. But let's be real, it's a MOBA. There is bound to be scummy pay-to-win systems, whether you like it or not. I understand if it affects your playstyle, But this is my review, and to me, I just enjoy bullying Wild Apalmer's Froakie. In conclusion, Pokemon Unite exceeded my expectations. I think the game is well designed with a neat concept and executed pretty well. Wouldn't hurt to get all of the lag though, I gotta say. Come on Pokemon, you can do better than that. Thanks for watching this review. I know it only took about 10 minutes of your time, but it did take days of mine, so hey, click subscribe button, please.
Long live the underdog. Came out for my supper after hours, so society won't catch them undercover. Understand that this sobriety don't mean won't take your number. You hiding from the storm, I'm just rolling with the thunder. I feel all energies tall, the small, let them be.